Let's go to space. Oh.
The electrical power system, or EPS, is the most important piece of the CubeSat. The EPS is responsible for gathering power from the sun, storing power, and delivering it to the other subsystems. The EPS consists of solar panels, batteries, and the power distribution board. A lot has been accomplished, but there is still a lot of work to be done. The solar panels and batteries have been selected and ordered. We have them in our lab, and the power distribution board has been designed and the parts have been ordered. So, you might ask, what's left to do? A printed circuit board version of the power distribution board needs to be designed and built. Here is the first revision of the board from the great class of 2012, but we have made significant changes since then and it needs to be rebuilt. You'll also need to figure out how to attach the solar panels to the body of the CubeSat. As you are working on all of these things, remember to test as you go. If you test your design as you work on it, you will save yourself from a lot of disappointment when your masterpiece doesn't work. So test as you go, document your results, and learn from your failures. Let's talk more about the printed circuit board. The power distribution board has been designed and simulated in LT Spice. The distribution board takes power from the solar panels and stores it in the batteries. The battery charger chips, or part number LTC4071, help the batteries charge and disconnect them when the charge gets too low. The board is also responsible for delivering power to the other subsystems. Each of these subsystems requires a different voltage and needs a different voltage regulator. The three system voltages in our CubeSat are 1.2, 3.3, and 5 volts. The unregulated voltage from the batteries is expected to be 4.2 volts. So, the 1.2 and 3.3 volt regulators act as buck regulators, meaning they lower the voltage, whereas the 5 volt regulator acts as a boost voltage regulator because it raises the voltage. It is outside of the scope of this video to explain what buck and boost voltage regulators do, so look it up. The power distribution circuit has been designed in LT Spice. It was then imported into Eagle CAD. So the parts and circuit design are in Eagle, but the board has not yet been set up and routed. This would be a great project for someone with experience in developing printed circuit boards or someone interested in learning about them. There are some great resources on this topic available in our team drive. Now let's talk more about the batteries. The batteries are lithium-ion batteries, really not much different from the batteries in your cell phone. This brand of batteries has been used on CubeSat flights in the past, and so we are confident that they will be reliable. It is important to take good care of the batteries. You may let your phone battery go down to the lowest possible charge so you can send that last text message, but don't treat these batteries the same. It's important to make sure these batteries are not fully discharged. Otherwise, they will have a lower capacity and we may not have enough power to complete our mission. In order to build the printed circuit board, some assembly is required. In order to make the board more easy to develop, we have these adapter boards, which make the small ICs much larger, from about the size of your pinky to the size of your thumb. For the final board creation, it will be much easier to have the board professionally printed and soldered. This is more expensive, but it guarantees that this critical component of our CubeSat is flawless.